Hi everyone, here we are wrapping up the week here in Hong Kong, starting from Bitcoin Asia and all the other exciting stuff happening, and the Ordinals Asia, and finally here we are at the Ordinals Asia event, and with me I have Jennifer Long, who is a serial entrepreneur and an investor with multiple exits, I think more than 12 exits or more if I'm not mistaken. Jennifer, tell us a bit more about your story and how you found this exciting week and whatever is happening in the Bitcoin ecosystem.
Sure. So I actually really, I love how you're one of the people who actually bothered to get to know me. I really appreciate that so much.
You're welcome.
My name is Jennifer Cheng Lo. You can find me on my socials that way as well. It's a Cheng. And then some of my friends who know me really well, that was actually very cute, call me like J-Lo. I am so sorry, but I actually have you not but one thing, which is that everybody that's been running around this whole conference, we've been at Bitcoin Asia, I've been at Bitcoin Ordinals, it's been such a crazy time, but everyone has been telling me like, oh, are you a KOL? Are you an influencer? And yeah, I accidentally am one. So some of the most exciting things about this conference is getting to see some of my old friends. Earlier, I was just rushing around and investigating new projects. I got to hang out with the Vikings.
Can I take a look at it?
Yeah, sure. This is Tiny Vikings.
Okay, is that an Ordinals project?
Yes, this is an Ordinals project.
Very much. Orange and Ordinals. And can you tell us about it?
Yeah, sure. I'll tell you about this, and I'll also tell you about the other ones. But and then I'll have the Viking that's very, very, very tiny. The tiny.
You like the Viking, yes?
It's really tiny. Viking, I'm gonna sit here for a little second while I show you, because earlier everyone was admiring me because of my Yuga Ordinals. Do you mind holding the mic?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm actually wearing my I'm wearing it right now. This is my Yuga Ordinals.
Oh wow! Yeah. Is it?
So
So you have so many things you're doing at this time. So what is the most exciting project that you have?
So,
I know that's a difficult question.
That's a very difficult question to have. It's like me asking one of my friends, like, "Which is your favorite child?"
Yes.
So I'm what you call a hybrid. I'm a creator myself. I'm an actress, model, concert pianist, and one of the things that I like to do is support projects, not because of just because of the interesting technology, the new protocols, and the fact that there's like AI and DeepIn and all this amazing things happening in the Bitcoin ecosystem.
The buzzwords and the hype and
yeah,
everything.
the hype. I look beyond the hype. I look at basically each project, each company, each fund manager, because I do what I call I like to bet on other horses and riders, and not just ride my own horse. So I really like to make sure, because I'm still building and creating. I have my Gen Club DAO. I have my New Chic Capital, which I use New Girl. It's a family office, and I use it to invest in other VC funds in the Web3, the Web2, private equity, hedge fund, just all kinds of space. And I know I'm an art collector too. I mean, that's all my punk over there.
So how many projects do you have in the Ordinals and the Bitcoin ecosystem right now that you're supporting, investing, and
I just can't get enough of it, because I've always been a little bit of a, I don't want to say I'm like just a Bitcoin maxi. I'm a maxi of anything I think is like really cool. I like to support people with the same vision and values who are trying to move the needle. I think one thing that people really underestimated is the potency of the Bitcoin ecosystem. A lot of people were like, oh, Ethereum, let's do this. Like, Ethereum was great. I'm not going to knock that. Ethereum really is like dollars. Bitcoin is like gold. But I think what a lot of people don't realize is that there's like so much potential right now between Web3, AI, DeepIn. There's like so much convergence happening. So in the Ordinals space, I actually have an Oni Force, which I was rocking last night, the Fallen. People really like that. You just saw my Yuga Ordinals. And then I actually put my own OG version punk on.
Nice.
I actually etched it myself. I inscribed it myself, actually.
Oh wow, that's amazing. I'm gonna check it up.
Yeah, I inscribed it. I did the inscription, and I did a rune by mistake. And the Tiny Vacant team was telling me that. And the whole point of why they went viral is because they told everyone to stay tiny. So I said, oh, let's fly to the tiny moon and the tiny spaceship together. So that's one of their mantras, is to stay tiny, to stay, humble, They realize that
So if people want to find out about this Ordinal, how do they find it out? What is the, what are the
They
social...
can go to the Tiny Vikings Twitter, learn more.
Oh, Tiny Vikings. I heard about Tiny
This
Vikings.
is Tiny Vikings.
So if anybody wants to know more about it, this is Tiny Vikings.
This one is a really cool project. This is by some Ukrainian, Russian, just a very international European decentralized team. This is the OG project. So it's the Ordinals Goods.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. That's amazing. Cool. So we're wrapping up this week here in Hong Kong. By the way, have you been to Dubai before?
I have not. I was supposed to, but I was flooding.
Really?
I've been to Abu Dhabi.
So we're planning to do an Ordinals Dubai event, so I think I'm going to invite you for sure.
Are you going to invite me for sure?
Definitely.
Okay, that is my whole point of actually doing this interview, was to make sure that I get invited to the crypto hub.
The Crypto Hub. So we will do, the Crypto Hub is going to organize an Ordinals Dubai event.
Amazing.
That's a promise with our
Okay, guys,
community.
there.
So Jennifer is going to be there for sure.
Am I going to be one of the speakers?
Definitely.
Okay. And that's actually one of the next interviews I'm actually wearing right now. It's Pizza Ninjas. So when you ask me to pick a favorite project, I always feel like there's so many. One thing that I've been saying throughout this conference and throughout my life is that really collaboration is the new competition.
Exactly. I mean, this is a question that was asked earlier, of me in one of the interviews. They said, what do you think? Is this space, ready for collaboration? I think, like you said, this is the only way to go, basically.
It's the only way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not otherwise it's a zero-sum game, right? And we don't want to be caught in that kind of a situation. And I think the other thing is that we're going to see a lot of convergence. A lot of the best projects are going to start working together, right?
Definitely. So what would you like to wrap up, this day, this week with? What's the message that you'd like to set out there to the builders, to the founders, to the investors, to the enthusiasts, for the Bitcoin ecosystem and the wider blockchain communities out there?
I think one of the things that we have to constantly remind ourselves is that, whether you're a millionaire, a billionaire, a Bitcoin cajillionaire, all of us have a scarce amount of time. One of my first TEDx talks was how time is the new currency. So I really want to thank you, first of all, for your time.
Thanks for your time, too.
Everyone at the conference who attended Ordinals Asia and Bitcoin Asia for their time. And I'm just looking forward to everyone, keep building, keep investing, keep growing, keep investing in your others, and invest in yourselves. And that's all I have to say about it. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
a lot. That's Jennifer Cheng Blue from Hong Kong
and US and all.
And the US. And it's been a pleasure
Thank you so much,
being at this event. And thanks to the organizers of the Ordinals Asia. Thank you.
Thank you so much.